Olá, você que está acompanhando esta merda de canal. Estou aqui para gravar a segunda parte depois de semanas, né? Porque a minha rotina é bem fodida. Porque por enquanto, obviamente quando eu estou gravando esse vídeo eu não vou estar mais naquele maldito lugar. Mas por enquanto eu trabalho em porra de mercado. Então a minha rotina, meu horário fica todo dedicado a uma empresa de merda. E eu não tenho tempo de gravar. E só gravo quando algumas pessoas saem de casa. Porque aí eu posso gritar à vontade sem alguém arrombar a porta pensando que eu estou morrendo. Então, enfim, dado esse aviso, obviamente pra vocês vai sair quase que no outro dia. Então, no último vídeo a gente gravou mulher na rua, que parece mais uma cega, e duas mulheres no bar, parece começo de um filme pornô. E estou aqui na pista da balada, ai ai ai. Então tem, nossa, tem um monte de capítulo ainda, mas a gente vai gravar tudo. Vamos lá. Ela é a garota mais bonita da balada, mas ela está na pista de dança e a música está alta. Você não sabe dançar, mas você tem a técnica de sedução para ganhá-la? Puta que pariu. Cara, eu não tenho técnica de sedução, nem consigo dançar. Mas é foda, né? Ó, ó. Ó a musiquinha. Não dá copyright, filho da puta. Eu não sei, cara. Puta merda, é verdade, né? Isso é dar copyright. Olha o peito, não quero ver peito na minha tela, hein, caralho. A última vez que eu vi peito na tela foi no jogo Sucubus, mas aí é aquela forma, né? Tá bom, tá bom. Tá bom. Vamos parar, vamos parar. Tá bom, cadê o cara chegando, porra? Que isso, que isso? Jesus dançando. Abra pedindo uma opinião sobre que presente comprar pra sua irmãzinha. Que caralho de porra é essa? Abra não verbalmente chamando a atenção dela. Esbarre nela, ataque rebolado. Tá porra. Vixe, Abra... Olha, cara, se tá alto, por que que eu vou falar com ela, né? Então eu vou abrir não verbalmente chamando a atenção dela. Opa, deu certo? Isso, cara. Pô, ela tá dançando, ela não tá sentada num bar, né?
In a noisy environment, you don't want to be too conversational. So
Aí, ó.
starting by catching your attention non-verbally is the right
Isso.
choice.
Isso, obrigado, Jesus. Jesus, porque ele parece o da Record. Mano, que porra é essa, cara? Você não tem vergonha de ter gravado uma coisa dessa, não? Olha essa mina aí no fundo, não é aquela que eu... Tá. Apresente-se rapidamente e continue dançando. Pergunta se ela quer uma bebida. Não, ainda não, né? Começa uma competição de dança. Eu não sei se ela vai gostar de ser desafiada. Pergunta com quem ela foi. Foi o que, idiota? Cara, ó, eu tô entre apresentar-se rapidamente, continuar dançando ou começar uma competição de dança. Mas vamos nesse primeiro, né?
I'm Richard.
Jenna.
Nice to meet you.
Opa! Já sabemos o nome dela. Perfeito.
That's it. You don't want to spend too long talking because it's a noisy dance floor. So that's exactly it. Very
É
quick,
isso que eu
then back
pensei,
to
cara. Obrigado. Fica aí com essas duas mulheres. Dança perto dela, faça um walk. Brabo, brabo. Até então hoje usei a moletom, jaqueta do Michael. Dança perto dela, pergunta o que ela gosta de fazer no tempo livre. Nossa, cara, puta merda, eu não sei se eu continuo dançando. Cara, eu não sei se ainda é o momento de se aproximar tanto assim. Ai, caralho. Olha, eu queria dançar perto dela, mas não sei. Ah, acho que seria bom ter dançado perto dela.
do in your spare time?
What?
What do you do for fun, you know?
Let's just dance.
Ai, desculpa. Ai, eu sabia que era pra poder dançar.
No. The dance
Desculpa.
floor is no place for conversation.
Desculpa, Jesus. Eu devia ter ouvido você. Caralho, a mulher tem que fazer vários takes dançando. Ô, porra de vida, viu? Eita. Eita.
If you're just dancing kind of near her, then, you know, she could move away. So you want to escalate a little bit, get a little bit closer.
Isso aí, dependendo do lugar, já ligam 190, né? Sugira irem pegar uma bebida. Puta, pergunta se ela quer sentar, porque ela deve ter cansado de dançar de salto alto. Tente beijá-la. Porra, aí é foda, né?
I'm thirsty, let's go get a drink.
Yeah, sure.
Se tivesse mais uma opção, eu ia ficar em dúvida.
Perfect, because you're always waiting for the time on the dance floor to get off of there, because you know there's only so much you can do in that noisy, busy place, and the right time to do it is when the music changes and it's a lame track.
E se não tiver música ruim? Porra, é essa água corante.
So you really like dancing, eh?
I do. Yeah, very much.
But you seem sober. It's strange. Why are you in the club and you still seem sober?
I can't dance as well if I drink too much.
Alright, well we started now.
Faz sentido.
Yeah, now it's
okay.
okay. No, I'm not standing.
And I think, I saw you on the dance floor, but I think before, did I see you in the smoking area? Was that you?
Yeah, probably. You don't like smoking?
Ai, ai, ai. Diga que um mau hábito ela deve parar. Aí é foda, né? Diga que não é problema mesmo que você não fume. Diga que não gosta de cigarro, mas a escolha dela. Diga que prefere drogas mais pesadas. Cara, eu responderia isso porque eu sou bem idiota mesmo, com qualquer um, dependendo da situação e da pessoa. Mas, porra, o jogo, o contexto do jogo, né? Que mais é uma técnica de incel. Mas, pô, tem que, né, ir na manha.
Well, I don't smoke, but that's alright. It's cool that you smoke. I mean, I've got lots of friends and I had ex-girlfriends that smoke, but, you know, I don't do it. But, I mean, maybe I could try one day. I might like it. I mean,
You don't need to try, but thank you for your
yeah,
approval.
if you want to, you're probably not allowed to here, but if you want to go for a cigarette, I'll come with you outside. So just say if you fancy one.
Okay, thank you. That's nice.
Come on, dude, is that what you really think?
Vai tá vestida agora? Que
Okay,
porra é
but
essa?
if it's not, don't lie. Guys that just say me too all the time or say, oh, that's okay. No, not the strongest guys, not the most attractive guys. So try not to do that. And so you smoke, but do you have any other bad habits or is that it?
I think it's the only real bad one. I can be messy sometimes if that's a bad habit. I don't chew my nails or anything.
Compulsive gambler or
No,
I don't know,
not
thief.
yet.
Like, what is it? What's the word for the people that have to steal things? Like there's a technical.
Oh, I don't.
Ah,
know.
kleptomania?
There
I
is
do.
one though, right?
Necro.
It's like
necro something.
That's people that have sex with dead people. Check necrophiliac, yeah? No.
Oh, louco.
I was thinking narcolepsy, but that's the sleeping one. But there's definitely one for stealing stuff.
There is. So, do you have any bad habits?
Resposta honesta. Puta que pariu. Diga que não tem. Siga que gosta de causar dor nas pessoas. Aí é foda, né? Vamos dar uma resposta honesta, né?
But I don't think I have anything too bad, but it depends what you think. So I don't know, like sometimes I might smoke weed. Haven't tried like super hard drugs, but a couple drugs. And aside from that, I don't know, sometimes I can be really harsh with people, a little bit
That's good
impatient.
honesty.
Impatient.
Okay.
No, I'm sure I have some bad ones, but nothing super bad. And definitely nothing like a habit that really annoys people.
Okay. It's good.
Excellent. In this case,
voltou sem
you want
roupa.
to have some honesty, and sometimes the honesty can be shocking, surprising, but it has an interesting effect on her attraction levels. They're likely to go up. So tell me, do you have any good habits or like healthy stuff you do?
Yeah. I dance a lot.
Yeah.
I like to go hiking. I take
Que
my
que é
dog
isso?
and we hike in the mountains a lot.
Oh yeah.
It's great. And let me see. Yoga?
Do you have a dream of
Yoga?
like climbing Everest or Kilimanjaro or something
No,
like
it's
this?
too cold. Too cold. I like to be warm.
But I have some friends that climb Kilimanjaro and they're just regular people. Like they started in the
No.
morning and they got to the top by sunset or
They had help.
nightfall. Yeah, of course, they're guys carrying everything, but
I don't
it
think I would
seems
do
like
it.
it's kind of easy.
No, you would
No?
do it.
I like to think I would, but if you put me there, I don't know.
So you hike. What else do you do?
Lots of sports. I tried climbing recently. Sometimes I play squash. Used to play tennis. But
Esse rap no
I guess
fundo.
now I just go to the gym a few times a week, and that's about it.
You go to the gym. Really?
E diga que ela também parece que não faz a cara. Que isso, cara? Pergunte que diabos ela está falando. Você sempre vai à academia. Fale que você já recebe muita atenção das garotas e que tanquinho seria exagero. Pergunte o que você pode fazer para parecer mais másculo. Puta merda. Ela... Não vou perguntar isso. Pergunte que diabos ela tá falando. Você sempre vai à academia. Aí, sei lá, né? Se eu falar desse jeito, parece uma resposta bruta. Fala que você já recebe muita atenção das garotas. Ixi. Ó, vamos brincar.
Yeah. What I look too, what, skinny?
A little.
I don't know, I always thought, well, what do you think I could do to... You think I need to bulk up and get bigger?
You should lift some weights.
But then
Maybe,
look at my jeans, they wouldn't fit, my shirt wouldn't fit.
Grow out your beard.
Beard?
Yeah.
To be
Beards are manly.
macho, yeah.
Yeah. And weights.
And then you'd like me more. But you already like me.
You asked if you would look more manly.
Ah, yeah. But you like more manly in general.
Sure.
Alright. Really? You would ask that of a girl that you're romantically interested in? Not the right time, not the right place, and it kills all the attraction, so no. I'm trying to when I look at you, I think you're kind of, I don't know, something to do with music. I don't know why I think that, but what did you study at university?
I actually studied dance.
Dance? You studied?
Eu pensei que ia dar certo, tomei no rabo.
I know they have like ballet schools and stuff, but you can study...
There's music at the university too. It's an art school. But yes, dance, ballet, jazz, hip-hop.
Yeah, cool.
A lot of things.
Usher.
Yes, exactly like that. Like we were here.
Nice one. And so that was university, but what's your job now? Are you something,
I actually own a dance studio.
Obviamente ela ensina strippers. Isso, parabéns, seu filho de uma puta. Conecte isso aí a isso e a elogie. Ah, não, cara.
You know what? I really like that because it's something entrepreneurial and it's something where you're really doing something you're passionate about, right?
Yeah,
so,
it's wonderful.
No, big respect for that. Plus, you know, it's a big risk, and not to be, I don't think it's sexist, I think it's the fact that women don't normally take those risks, like to open their own business and stuff, so it's very, very cool.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been wonderful. I love
Ah, deu certo.
And tell me, who do you teach?
Children.
Yeah, children?
Yeah, I love kids.
Like ballet for little girls?
Ballet for little girls, like 5.
It's so cute, actually.
Yeah,
when they...
5 to 10.
And they actually love it as well.
Yeah, we have a dance at the end of every class, every school period, like every 6 months. We have a dance recital.
Very cool. You have some videos on YouTube of it.
I do.
You have to show me later.
Okay.
This is undoubtedly a cool thing about her, so
Bravo.
You definitely need to connect on it and compliment it because she's going to have a lot to say, a lot of emotions in there, and you want to be positive. I just noticed you got some tattoos.
Oh.
May I?
Yeah.
Desculpa pra tocar. Finja ler e fale que ali diz que ela gosta de fazer sexo com vários homens ao mesmo tempo. Isso mesmo, vagabundo. Pergunte a ideia que está por trás. Diga que não gosta. Aí é foda, né? Aí é foda.
Like coordinates here. What's that? Is something special there?
It is. I went to Iceland, and those are coordinates for my favorite waterfall from the trip.
Oh, like
and
the most beautiful place or something?
Yes, and the mountain range is Asia. It was the first mountain range we drove through when we went, so very special.
So the idea is that you had an amazing time and you just look at it and you...
Yeah, it was the adventure of my life, so I wanted it forever.
Bravo.
Nice, I get it. Cool. I was like, what's that? But it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, it's strange.
Cool. If someone has an interesting tattoo, there's usually a story behind it. They're going to be used to telling the story, but then by handling it in the right way, you'll still make them feel good and have a good moment of connection.
Bravo.
So I think that's probably enough about me.
Ai.
What is it that you do?
It's kind of strange, right? So I'm not like an accountant or whatever. So I make videos for YouTube, so I could say I'm like a YouTube professional.
What sort of videos? What do you mean?
Different videos, like in different subjects, giving advice about health and different things, and then it kind of makes money by the advertising, and you know when there's those annoying ads in YouTube.
Yes.
So basically,
That's how you make the money.
That's what's paying me, like 1 cent each one or whatever, and it adds up.
Interesting. So. Well, I did notice that you were very well groomed.
Oh, thank you.
I was hoping it didn't mean that you were into men.
Eita, que isso? Caralho, eu tô mó sério tentando não pisar em ovos, né? Porque eu estou conversando com mulher. E porra, falar que eu gosto de homem, não, já tive várias namoradas. Não, pá. Diga sim, você me pegou, sou super ultra gay quanto a palpa. Não. Você é homofóbico? Isso não é legal. Não, eu sou hétero. Pergunte o que você tem mudado na sua aparência para parecer menos gay. Tá, porra. Reage com raiva para mostrar que ela fala que isso não é legal e que você está ofendido. Cara, já tive várias namoradas ou pergunte que você tem que mudar na aparência para parecer menos gay? A última vez que eu tentei isso, o Jesus aí falou: Não, 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 não é melhor, não. Ah, cara, eu não sei, caralho. Não, já tive várias namoradas. Puta! Puta, eu não sei, caralho.
I'm not gay. I've had lots of girlfriends. Many.
Many.
Yeah.
Are you a player?
Well, I'm more closer to being a player than to being a gay. Definitely had more women than men.
Okay.
Been zero, obviously, to clarify.
Zero men.
To clarify.
Zero men, many women.
Yeah, many. I mean, more. Now, although I do get unlimited amounts of girls, it's not something that you need to brag about at every opportunity.
Desculpa.
You could just quietly get many, many girls, not tell girls that you get many, many girls, but just be confident and know, and not need to tell people, for example, by saying, I get many, many girls. Don't say it.
Ai, que bonitinho, gente.
You know when you date guys or meet guys, I assume you do sometimes, yeah? But is it usually in clubs? Because for me, it's definitely not.
No, I try not to.
It's not the best, right?
No, it doesn't always seem like the most honest environment to meet someone.
Yeah. Well, most people go into clubs, they're just looking for something that's not serious, right?
A musiquinha do fundo.
Yeah, or to have fun with their friends only. Yeah, so I try not to.
But you know what? The good thing, we've met, right? Not long ago, but we're not too drunk. We've managed to find this quiet place for a conversation. Sure. So it's maybe, we shouldn't categorize it as the usual awful club thing, right?
Yeah, that's safe.
Você deve escalar as coisas. Hã? Ai, putz. Ai, chegou a hora, meu Deus. Os adolescentes agora tá com o pau na mão. Afaste o cabelo dela e diga que suas orelhas são lindas. Olhe para a boca dela enquanto ela fala. Diga que ela está te excitando e você quer beijá-la. Isso. Passe a mão na bunda. Isso, parabéns. Eu não quero ver essa coisa na minha tela. Afaste o cabelo dela e diga que suas orelhas são lindas. Olhe para a boca dela enquanto ela fala. Porra, ela vai pensar que ela tá com um negócio no dente e tudo mais. Putz. Cara, não sei se ela vai gostar, né? Ai!
So I guess it's not too personal, right? But where did you meet your last boyfriend?
Dance, the university. We were partners, so by default,
tá me dando
I guess
coisa,
we got very
velho.
close. Yeah. So we were partners, so it was just kind of natural, I guess.
Ela não tá.
This is a great one to try. You know, you did it in the game. You can try it in real life as well. It works because you're bringing in that sexual element, but in a very smooth way. You know, it's not aggressive at all. It's kind of playful, but it works.
So I actually didn't ask, but what did you study in school?
Well, to be honest, I didn't go to university, but it's just because I didn't really like school when I was young. I was intelligent, but I was kind of bullied, and kids called me ugly and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I have no pictures from that time. I hated how I looked, and everyone called me ugly, so it was just unhappy. But it's okay, I'm alright now. But
You're very handsome now.
Obrigado, você tem olhos lindos. Me diga algo que eu não sei. Filha da puta, né? Ah, não, mas você é realmente linda. A melhor garota que eu já vi. Muita gentileza você dizer isso. Você ainda não viu a minha melhor parte. Puta. Vamos pra atacar. Tem que escalar as coisas.
Really beautiful eyes.
Thank you.
You must hear that a lot, but it's true.
Yeah, maybe, but thank you. It's nice.
Yes!
Not good, because
No.
she actually made the first move. She's given you a compliment. That's brilliant. You want to keep that dynamic going as long as possible, where you just say thank you and you stay polite, and she just keeps saying nice things about you, hoping that she's going to get your approval back. It makes her think about you when you're not together. It makes her work harder for you, show off, do all kinds of things. So you want to keep that dynamic, and you messed up, so... Yeah, let's have a drink.
Caralho, eu sou um merda, velho. Por isso que é mais fácil pegar homem, tá vendo?
Nice to meet you.
Caralho.
I know we haven't been talking for long, but to me it's going pretty well so far. So I'm happy I came and talked to you.
Me too.
Sugira sair imediatamente ir pra sua casa, não, né? Pergunte se ela... Ah, velho, eu não vou ler essa porra. Esfrie as coisas e volte a falar de coisas mundanas. Pergunte se ela está com alguém. Ai.
By the way, I probably should have asked earlier, but are you seeing anyone at the moment, or?
Yeah, we should have talked about that, I guess.
Yeah. Why? Got something to tell me?
No, I'm not seeing anyone.
That's good. I am actually. I'm married.
Really?
No, I'm joking. No, I'm
good.
I'm
Oh, good. Okay.
yeah.
I hope so.
You didn't need to
The
ask
one?
her that, did you? You know, much better to keep it unspoken and assume that if she's going with it, she likes you. If she's not, she doesn't, right?
Caralho, eu sou um merda aqui. O cara tá descendo a lenha em mim. Vai se fuder. Sugiro sair pra comer em algum lugar. Se ca... Não. Diga que conhece lugar com música e melhor vinho. Pergunta se ela quer ir. Ai, por que jogo? Você está me humilhando no jogo do capeta. Caralho, velho. Pós-festa. Convidar as amigas é meio escroto, né? A música melhor, ela gostou do negócio.
You know what? I'm actually really hungry. So, what do you say we get out of here and go eat something? I've got some wine.
Maybe not come with you tonight, but give you my number. See you again.
Okay, cool. I'll probably get going soon anyway, but give you my phone. Put your number in there. And I don't know, meet in a few days or something, yeah?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Instead of saying, let's go back to my place, which usually gets a no, you want to make it a little bit more, you know, undercurrent, but not specific. So that's the way to do it.
Finalizei com chave de... É, bom, mas é uma merda, né? Do mesmo jeito. Tá bom, eu não quero ouvir o seu filho da uma puta. Eu não quero te ouvir. Vai se fuder. Tá, uma mulher, ela tá lendo, maravilha, eu também leio muito, parabéns, hábito maravilhoso. Então vai dar certo, então. O que é isso? Pergunte se ela está usando aquela cadeira, então sente com ela, cara de pau. Fique em pé, pergunte o que ela está lendo. Porra, cara... Bom, eu não sou mulher, né? Mas, porra, se alguém perguntar o que eu tô lendo, eu teria o maior prazer de responder, mas ia fuder um pouco a minha leitura, né? Peça a opinião dela sobre o que comprar pra sua amiga, sente-se enquanto pergunta. Acuse de fazer de conta que ela está lendo enquanto está caçando o homem, isso. Diga que você leu o livro que ela... Ai, aí é desgraçado, né? Ó, o que ela está lendo... Porra, cara. Vai tirar toda a concentração.
Hi. Hey,
Hi.
how's it going?
Good.
Cool. What are you reading there?
Kafka.
Kafka. This philosophy.
Essa menina tá querendo rir,
There
mano.
is some philosophy in it. Yeah.
Nice. I always hear Kafka-esque.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I'm not even really sure. I think it has to do with philosophy.
That's cool. Interesting. Anyway, nice choice of book.
Thank you.
My name's Richard, by the way.
Brenna?
Nice to meet you.
Deu certo, cara?
This is not great, not so engaging, and you're kind of looming over.
Jesus. Cara, eu não sei, eu tô uma merda.
Go ahead.
Cool. So I'm Richard, by the way.
I'm Brenna.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Cara, ela...
It's very important to sit down when you're talking to someone that is sitting down. Otherwise, you're just standing there, looming over them, looking weird. So, well done for choosing that. It's the right option.
Esquisito, vai se fuder, você também. Descubra mais sobre ela, use livros como uma forma de se exibir. Não. Diga que o cabelo dela é bonito. Pergunte se ela...
And you normally read philosophy?
No. I mean, I think, well, in every book there's a little philosophy. I'm not a huge Kafka fan. I was just in Prague recently.
He's from Czech Republic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Nice,
that's
yeah,
interesting.
that's where his house is.
I didn't know, actually.
Yeah. Well, if you go, they'll talk about Kafka. So.
Nice. And what else do you like to read? Do you like
I generally read
Fiction, non-fiction.
fiction and like 20th century American lit,
Okay. Who's that? Mark Twain or something?
like Salinger, or maybe I just recently read a novella called A Day No Pigs Would Die. It's really nice.
No pigs would die.
Yeah.
That's like when everyone's vegetarian or Muslim.
Well, I won't spoil it, but you're on the right track.
Boa.
Nice one.
Yeah. What do you read?
I read a lot of different stuff. So I like business, biography, psychology, philosophy too, and I like old English classics and Russian classics.
Russian classics, such as.
Tolstoy, Dostoevsky,
You
all,
like
all the
Tolstoy?
usual stuff. Yeah, I think he's a great writer. And obviously in translation maybe it's different, but
Yeah.
it's still very cool.
What about Bulgakov?
Yeah, Master Margarita and
Like
stuff.
Bulgakov?
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I like Russian lit too.
Nice one. That's good. We have something in common already.
Yeah, I guess so we do.
Correct. It's important to always focus the conversation on the girl as much as possible, because then it's just going to be more interesting for her.
Tá, beleza.
So, how are you able to be free in the middle of the morning on a Thursday?
Well, I do have a job, but it's kind of from the laptop, from home, or from anywhere. But it's like internet stuff, and with America, so in Europe, I need to wait until they wake up and whatever. So
Right.
I'm kind of free. And
Yeah.
then can be working at home, lying in bed, lying on the balcony. Generally lying down, working.
That's
So
nice.
that's cool. And how about you? How come you're not at work?
Well, I work at the university, so I have kind of an unusual schedule. I have some free time during the day, and I work in the evenings.
Nice.
Yeah.
Adivinha que ela é professor de educação sexual. Diga que você não fez faculdade, que é uma perda de tempo. Ah, porra, nem vou ler o outro. Desculpa se ela é um trabalho ou se está fazendo só por dinheiro.
So you teach at the university? That's interesting.
Yeah.
And tell me, do you actually like what you do, or you do it just for money?
No, I really do like what I do.
Great. You feel like you're making a difference in people's lives and all of this?
Yeah, I actually do. I feel like what I do is important, and that the information I convey will be valuable to these people and to my students.
That could be true, because I still remember my teachers from...
Cara, agora que eu reparei, eles estão com essa porra de microfone aqui, ó. Eu reparei nela primeiro e depois nele. Eles não escondem que é uma simulação.
And then later, maybe you weren't even interested in that
Caralho.
subject. So a good teacher can just change the whole course of someone's life.
Absolutely. And like looking back and thinking, what years of school are your favorite? It's like, well, whatever year you had the good teachers, because what you learn is kind of irrelevant.
And you're a good teacher? They like you?
I think so. I hope so.
That's cool.
try.
No, I like it, to be honest, because it's very rare. You know, most people just do their job for money, and then they come and moan about it and they hate it. So it's good to meet someone like you who actually enjoys what they do and is making a difference.
Thanks.
This is a nice thing that you can ask anyone, so well done for picking this. It's the right option, and it can always lead to an interesting conversation. Whether she's into a job, she can tell you why, or she's not, and she can tell you something else that she's passionate about.
And what's your
bom.
subject? What do you teach?
American culture.
Huh, what does that entail?
So kind of quite a few different themes. For example, we kind of started with an overview of American values, which was really interesting.
Like freedom and stuff, yeah?
Things like that, and even more so, for example, an interesting one is how Americans relate to the future. Like it's something we feel like we can control in some sense. And
Like Back to the Future, the movie.
I don't know what you mean.
Okay, but Americans think that they control their own destiny,
Yeah.
kind of, yeah?
Pergunta exatamente o que é, sugiro que é sobre inventar doce e hambúrguer. Ela já não gostou muito do que eu falei, então não é por esse caminho que eu vou seguir. Desafia a explicar por que isso é importante. Faça se sentir bem. Faça a se sentir-se bem com o trabalho dela. Ela já se sente bem. Ai, velho, que cu de jogo, caralho. Faça se sentir bem com o trabalho dela. Ela já se sente bem. Desafia é uma palavra muito forte. Explicar por que isso é importante. Porra. Mas parece que eu tô desinteressado e ela tá... velho,
And
foda-se.
American culture, what's that? It's like George Steinbeck,
Edgar Allan Poe.
and all that stuff? Or?
Sure, that's part of it. Yeah, I think my focus is more on what we could call contemporary culture.
Britney Spears,
Sure,
Kanye.
sure, that is all
Yeah?
relevant. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So it must be really interesting for the students. They're not learning about things thousands of years ago.
Yeah, I think so. And just kind of seeing how the Kanyes and the Kardashians, how their influence reverberates through American society and how that affects how Americans think.
And why is it useful for the students?
Because a lot of these students aren't going to stay in their home country, and at some point they'll be interacting they'll either be in the United States or just interacting with Americans, and to have some perspective on their psychology or their ideology, whatever it is.
I guess
Is
it's
useful.
important, right? Because American culture is pervasive, it's kind of
It could
everywhere.
be said, yes.
And seems to lead the world. I know that in England we're always like a few years behind America with all the trends and everything, and it all follows, and then Europe a little bit later. But no, it's pretty cool then. And more than that, it must be really interesting for the kids.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
Deu.
When someone has something that they actually care about in their life, you don't want to tease them about it or denigrate it. So it's good
Yes.
to give them some validation on something
Obrigado.
like this, the job that she's obviously passionate about.
I really enjoy
Droga.
my job, but there is this one little thing that's very frustrating for me. I've got this problem where I can't print all the copies that I need, but I want my students to all have their own copy to take home. But then I have to go to the printer like every day, and it gets kind of expensive.
Mano, o que é isso? Diga que deve ser chato e sugerir que ela peça uma verba maior para impressos. Diga que se ela tem uma colega da qual não gosta, ela pode ignorá-la. Seja vago porque você não prestou atenção. Ai, ai, ai. Distraiu com a garota. Ai, velho. Nossa, velho, que escroto esse cara. Que vontade de dar uma cara dele. Ah, velho, eu queria ser honesto.
Ah, well, that's bad. So I guess you don't have enough like papers for the students and stuff, yeah?
Yeah, that's part of it.
I guess you can ask for more allowance or get them to share, but yeah, it's annoying.
Well done. You weren't distracted by the sexy chick that walked by, and that's something that, you can use out there. Well done for paying attention and getting the right response.
Obrigado.
So you've got your teaching thing, and what else is important in your life? What else do you love to do?
I really love dogs, and I love to travel.
Travel?
Yeah.
That's cool. Do you travel a lot?
I've traveled quite a bit these last couple of years, especially.
Nice. And where are some places you've been?
In Europe, I've been in Prague, Russia, Ukraine,
Russia.
Poland, Lithuania, Latvia.
Nice. All of Eastern Europe and kind of
Yeah.
former USSR, yeah?
Yes.
Nice. And tell me, what's the absolute best place you've seen? Like, if people who have never traveled anywhere say, where's the best place that I should see, where is it?
I would actually say that you should go to the United States and go see the Grand Canyon. It's amazing. I can't do it justice with words, but it's wonderful.
Okay.
Conte a sua experiência no Grand Canyon. Diga que você nunca foi, mas gostaria de ir. Diga que é chato lá, eles nem têm Wi-Fi. Peça mais detalhes sobre o que ela mais gostou. Diga que a viagem favorita foi em Tailândia. Dê detalhes de suspense sexual. Bom, ela gosta de falar bastante, né? Eu não sei se é hora de eu falar da experiência no Grand Canyon. Ah, vamos compartilhar.
I actually went to the Grand Canyon a few years ago.
Yeah?
Drove in the car from LA, and I think they have a limited number of people they let in, which is quite good. It's not like full of hotels and Burger Kings and stuff, right?
Yeah,
It's
well,
quite
there's-
protected.
There's quite a few. Yeah, it's a national park, so it's very protected.
And we went before sunset, saw the sunrise, stayed there all day, watched the sunset, stayed overnight, and then went back. So it was, very, very beautiful. I'd like to go back.
Yeah.
This is okay because it's kind of connected to the subject, but it's not the best answer because you're talking about yourself and your own experiences, and it would be more interesting to her. There'd be better connection if you kept it focused on her.
Porra, aí é foda, desgraçado. Eu ia fazer
Should I
isso.
say that? No. Oh. I've run out of things to say.
Mantenha o contato visual e espera que ela fale. Quebre o contato visual, olha ao redor enquanto você pensa o que falar. Ai, velho, digo que detesta silêncios constrangedores. Bom,
You know, I hate awkward silences, but the good thing is that's only because we don't know each other too well, so won't have any when we're great friends, right?
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah.
This is not an absolute rule, but in most cases it's correct, so well done.
Can you tell me some things you like to do for fun?
obrigado.
Well, as long as I can remember, I've always loved playing volleyball, so that's something
okay.
I try to do whenever I can.
Nice. I played it at school. They had
Yeah.
it in my school, but since then I didn't. But I go to Barcelona a lot and they play on the beach. Do you play beach volleyball?
I will, yeah.
Oh, very
In a
nice.
pinch.
Are you very good?
Yeah.
You can do that where you jump and smash
sure.
it down. Cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's harder on the beach because the nets are higher, but yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, it's a cool hobby. And anything else you do?
Yeah, probably the thing I do the most is study Russian for hobbies.
Diga que é uma estupidez que Putin é o diabo e que os russos são idiotas bêbados. Elogia por ter escolhido uma língua difícil de aprender. Diga que você foi um... Não.
Russian?
Yeah.
Ah. You know, I meet loads of people that speak, French, English, obviously Spanish, German. But Russian, it's really rare to meet someone who speaks Russian. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool. How come you chose that?
I don't really have a good reason. When I was in high school, I had the opportunity to do a study abroad, and my choices were France and Russia, and I didn't want to go to France, so I went to Russia, and then I just never quit.
I actually like that you chose something tough and that you stuck with it. And, you know, like I said, most people take the easy options all the time. So it's interesting and cool that you did that.
Thank you.
Brabo, tamo
when a girl
aumentando.
has something that is a real talent, something that she should be proud of, something she's worked hard on, that's the kind of thing you don't want to tease her too much on. So, you know, say well done, say you respect that, and say why, and then go deeper into it, because, you know, you need to find out why she would do that, why she was interested, what would make her spend the time on it, and it's going to lead to interesting conversation, make her feel good as well.
I noticed you have an accent. Do you mind if I ask where you're from?
England, actually.
Whereabouts?
Was born in London, but actually, you know what? When I was young, I lived in South London, and they have a strong accent there. It's like South London and things like this. But because I travelled a lot and I moved, I've lost most of my accent. But do I still sound British to you?
Yes, very much.
Oh, that's good.
Você gosta do meu sotaque britânico, não gosta? Ela deixou subjetivo isso, ela é bem séria, bem centrada, então não vou fazer isso. Diga que as garotas ficam loucas com seu sotaque britânico e você consegue ser. Fale sobre como os estrangeiros percebem o inglês, pergunte como reagem por ela ser americana.
So you like the English accent?
Yeah.
Yeah, most people like it. They say it's
Pleasant.
kind of sexy, but maybe that's just when I speak it. But it's quite interesting actually being English, because in some places like America, we have a very good reputation, and then some places like Spain, where all the English people go and kind of party and like the hooligans go drinking and stuff. Their reputation's quite bad. But how do you find it being an American and traveling?
It depends on where you're at, but I guess generally people have kind of negative stereotypes about the United States and Americans, but I don't know. It seems that a lot of people are willing to take you and judge you individually and not.
That's good, right?
on a bunch of-
There's
yeah.
We're lucky. Yeah? We don't have any real racism or anything really bad against us almost anywhere we go, right?
Yeah, that's true.
This is the right choice, and it's always interesting to
Ufa.
talk about cultural differences, so it can lead to some nice conversation.
80% de 20. Diga que você gosta dela e quer ver ela de novo. Peça o telefone dela. Diga que você acha ela que é incrivelmente. O tempo livre. Lê, né, idiota? Ai!
What do you like to do in, I don't know, for fun, like in the evening? Because you study Russian and whatever, but do you drink, dance, anything else?
All of the above, yeah.
Yeah? At the same time?
When the mood strikes, yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, I like going out sometimes, cocktail bars, different bars. Do you smoke shisha?
Hookah.
Yeah, hookah you call it in America, right?
Yeah, I have from time to time. I'm not a huge fan, but
I quite like it. They say it's
Yeah.
really unhealthy, but
it
I think
seems unhealthy.
once a month. But you don't cough after it, so therefore... I don't
It's
know.
healthy?
Yeah, so we need to do it sometime, like shisha, hookah, cocktails, and then dancing.
Oh, maybe.
When you want to transition
Deu?
to seeing someone again, it's very good to build up a picture of the kind
Yeah.
of things that they do, the way they spend their time, because you might find a mutual connection. You find that you share some activities or that you do some things that she wants to do, she does some things that you'd like to try, and then it makes it very easy to then
Anota
go
aí no
on
caderno,
and
seus
suggest a date
virgens.
from there and take the number.
Tá,
And do you have any
perfeito.
other outdoor, like, active stuff you like to do? You
Yeah.
said volleyball, but anything else?
Yeah, I grew up in the country, so I really enjoy a lot of nature activities. I like hiking and I love fishing.
Fishing?
Fishing, yeah.
A girl who likes fishing?
It happens. Yeah,
Wow.
we exist.
That's interesting. I've never done fishing, but I love the outside as well, you know, walking in parks or hiking if you've got somewhere like that. How about bicycle?
I like that too.
Yeah. Well, that's something else we could do one day, like take some bicycles, ride out somewhere.
Yeah. That would be nice.
Cool.
Não, toque no rosto, faça a rotina do cubo. Ai. Eu não sei se é bom, né? Porra. Plano dela pra próxima semana. Eu não sei se é bom já avançar, cara.
Are you interested in psychology?
Yeah.
Have you ever done this psychology test called the Cube? Alright, it's really interesting. Do you want to do it just right now? It takes like 1 minute and it will tell you all about your personality.
Sure.
Okay, so close your eyes and I want you to imagine that you're in some place, there's like a landscape, anything you like, and in that landscape there's a cube somewhere. And describe to me what the cube looks like.
Okay, it's silver.
Yeah,
It's floating.
okay,
It's small, like the size of a die.
okay, cool. And then somewhere in relation to the cube is the ladder. Can you describe the ladder?
Okay, it's green. It's not. It's one of these ladders, not one of these ladders.
How big is it?
Like 3 times the size of a person.
Okay, pretty big. And then somewhere in this scene there's a horse.
Okay.
And can you tell me like what it's doing and what it looks like and stuff?
It's grazing. It's a paint,
Okay.
and it looks very healthy.
Is it close to the cube or not?
It's probably 30 feet from the cube.
Okay. And somewhere there are some flowers. Tell me about the flowers.
The flowers are by the horse. The horse is eating the flowers.
Ah, that's interesting. And the final thing, somewhere there's a storm. Where is it?
In the distance, near the mountains.
Very good. All right, open your eyes. So this tells you, this tells me about your character. So the cube represents your view of yourself, and if it's very big, it means you've got a huge ego. But it's quite small, so it means you're quite humble. But then it's silver, so you think, you know, you have that self-confidence that you've got something, you know, special and a little bit shiny, and that's good. And then the ladder represents your ambitions. So the fact that it's quite big and bigger than the cube and not like under it or whatever else means that you have quite big ambitions. So the horse represents your man. So it was quite good that he's healthy and, you know, looks good and that he's nearby, right? He's not far away, which would mean he's not on the horizon or anything. And then the flowers represent the children that you're going to have in the future. So it's good that the man is near them, that he's not like an absentee dad or something, right? But a bit strange that he's eating them. So I don't know what to think about that. Okay. The final point is positive as well. It means that you have a sunny disposition because your problems are represented by the storm and it's in the distance. You know, some people have the storm overhead and it just means that they've always got problems or that at that moment they're in a dark period in their life. So does it sound pretty accurate?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's very cool.
This is quite interesting. It's a psychological game. There's a book on it and a lot of pickup artists have used it. It's
cara, não deu certo, porra.
Again, like the reason it's not the best choice is it's better if you can do without it. But if you'd like some, little tricks and tools that you can carry around with you and use when necessary, this is okay and you can use it. So it doesn't destroy anything, but I'd say it's not the best option.
Sugiro um conto pra tomar um drink, de que tem uns minutos com vídeo. Se Rick em alguma hora pega o tempo, pergunta. Kicken.
So you like hiking and outdoor stuff, and the weather's pretty good at the moment. So one day we could take a little trip, or I don't know, meet in the evening. Anyway, lots of stuff. We've got lots of stuff we could do together. So why don't you give me your number and we'll arrange something.
Bom que só ele já tava aberto nos contatos, né?
Exactly right. It flows very smoothly to find something that you both like and then suggest doing that as the reason to see each other again. It's way better than just saying, hey, give me your number, or hey, let's go for dinner tomorrow.
Diga tchau, seja afetuoso, diga que adorou conhecê-lo. Diga tchau friamente que vai entrar em contato. Aperte a mão dela demoradamente. Dê um abraço de adeus e parta para o beijo.
Well, look,
não,
I
né?
should be heading off, but it was great meeting you. Really cool. Really happy to meet you, and yeah, see you. Bye.
Bye.
Oops, you got right to the ends, but this is a little bit too much. Being warm at this point, totally unnecessary, and if anything, makes you look like a little bit of a wussy and might make her change her mind about seeing you again.
Ai, vai se fuder, eu tô ficando puto, velho. Vai tomar no seu cu, vai. Que porra é essa? Que isso, cara? Mais tarde naquele dia.
So I haven't seen you for a while. How's it going?
Yeah, I'm very well. Thank you. I was very busy at some point, but I'm very well now. Have some more time.
What have you got going on at the moment?
Actually, I'm gonna sign up for some designer courses.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
That would be good. You wanted to do that, right?
Yes, I'm very excited about that.
Very cool. What else?
Nothing, not much. Enjoying nice weather. Just very happy. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good.
What's going on?
Nothing. I'm not that busy. Kind of relaxed. Enjoying life. Have some trips planned and stuff. Do you have anything planned? Holidays or anything?
This weekend I'm going to music festival, and I was gonna ask you to come.
Oh, I'd love to come.
No, I was gonna ask you to come and to take care of my cat.
Oh.
Okay. Do you have some free time? Just few times during this weekend to come and to cook for
to
Tom.
Cook?
Yes.
You mean open the tin and like?
No. He's not eating that. No, of course. He needs somebody to cook for him. And I was gonna ask you.
Beleza.
And I don't know, just spend time with him, stroke a little bit, put him in the bed when he falls asleep. Can you do that? You'll like it. He's very sweet.
Diga que não é problema algum que você pode ir 2 vezes ao dia. Diga que é ridículo, que ela está se aproveitando dos seus sentimentos por ela. Diga que está um pouco ocupado essa semana. Claro, por que serve, meus amigos? Diga que você faz por um boquete, abra as calças, isso. Diga sobre tomar conta da buceta. Ah, velho, que porra de opção é essa? Vai se fuder, velho.
Yeah, of course I can do that. Yeah, no problem. I could come even twice a day, like in the morning. And when does he eat? I don't know, morning, evening, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
So
great.
twice a day.
And he
would
likes
be okay.
tuna, salmon.
Yes, salmon, his favorite dish.
Okay, great. I can. And normally, how many courses? Like 1, 2,
3 is okay. Is
3
enough.
courses. It's like an hour. Yeah, I can kind of skip work a little bit and come.
You're such a good friend. I'm so happy I have you.
Nah, man, you can't give her everything she wants all the time. Otherwise, you're never going to get out of the friend zone, are you? And that's what you want.
Ah, eu não sabia que o objetivo era esse, filha da puta. Um pouco ocupado essa semana. Puta que pariu.
You know, I'd love to help, but actually I'm pretty busy this week. Yeah, I don't think I'd have time. Sorry, maybe...
Please think about it. Maybe you can do it. Just a few hours a day.
Maybe I could, but I'm not sure, you know, what time I'm free and stuff, and I don't want to tell you I can, and then your cat's like waiting
I
for
thought I
his
can ask you a favor.
salmon and stuff, and then I'm not there, you know?
Okay, never mind.
You can find someone else, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
sure.
Next time.
Sometimes we need to say no, and these girls that put you in the friend zone, they always ask favors, and you're kind of chasing them all the time. The way to break out is to start treating them more like a friend rather than a girl that you're trying to date, and this is a way to do it. So it's the correct option here.
Nossa, que isso, cara?
My boyfriend.
This guy, yeah. How is that, by the way, relationship?
It's okay.
Caralho, ela falou, meu namorado.
It's not perfect.
Tá porra.
Tell me more.
He's very busy recently. We don't get enough time together, so I see him like once or twice a week. He's always in the office, or even when he's at home, he's on his computer, so there is not much communication between us.
So he doesn't really pay attention to you and stuff?
Looks like that. Yeah, it looks like that.
Ixi.
Probably his project taking too much time.
Nossa, que situação de merda. Diga que ele é horrível, que você nunca faria isso. Diga que ele é um merda e ela precisa terminar com ele. Diga que ela devia estar agradecida, que isso é o melhor que ela consegue. Diga que honestamente ele parece muito legal. Diga que é compreensível e que você faz a mesma coisa às vezes. Nossa, eu não sei, cara. Puta que pariu. Ai. O que é o melhor que ela consegue? De que honestamente ele parece muito legal. Cara, eu não sei.
You know what? He sounds like a baller, to be honest, because a guy's a guy, he's doing his job, trying to work, and you're like complaining.
Eu não sei o que falar, eu não sei o que falar.
And earning money. I want you to sit at home and do knitting and watch TV shows with me or whatever.
Need some more time for me, and I'm not happy, and I'm asking myself, do I really need it?
Well,
this kind of
if you want attention, why don't maybe wear some sexy outfit?
Que isso, cara?
Have you got like a cheerleader or maid outfit or something like this? Because imagine he's working on his laptop and you walk by in a cheerleader outfit.
And that's the only way to get his attention. If so,
well, man uses his assets, right? He's working using his brain, and woman needs to use her assets, and
this is bullshit.
That's the way of the world.
No, I don't like it.
Porra de resposta foi essa?
Might be what you think, but it's not the right thing to say. Psychologically, it just doesn't work. Sometimes it's better not to say what you're thinking.
Anyway, let's change the subject. How are you? How's it going? Work?
Yeah, work's alright. I have some interesting projects actually, and one of them
didn't work out, but 2 are looking really promising. And if something happens, it could be pretty big. Yeah. So I won't say more because you know what I'm like. I'm more action than words. So I'll tell you if it works out. And
Are you looking at this guy? Yeah?
Mas é óbvio. Esses olhos e finge que não vê. De cara tem cisma. De claro que não, que a sua amiga é muito mais bonita. Ixi. Tá merda.
oh, her? No, you're much prettier. Why would I be looking at her?
She's actually very beautiful.
Well, she's alright, but compared to you, she's like a toad.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, I mean it. Of course.
Okay, anyway, thanks for the compliment.
Yeah. And that's
Sei
the
lá.
wrong response.
Não sei, cara.
Because it's an opportunity to show that you have sexuality, that you're interested in other girls. Nothing wrong with that. If you want to get out of the friend zone, it actually helps you.
Ai, velho, esqueça essa porra, velho.
Okay, you got me, but look at her boobs. She's got these amazing
She's very
boobs, like
nice.
really
It's
firm.
beautiful,
Got
yes.
this sexy tan, and look at her fanny there. You can kind of see the outline.
Ela veio na cabeça,
Really,
vai se
really
fuder, velho.
sexy. Imagine just quickly.
Ah, não, aí, porra.
Stop it. I don't want
Sorry,
to imagine
alright,
that.
but-
She's beautiful, yes, but
Okay.
let's stop talking about it.
Let me just look a little bit more. And I'll pretend I'm drinking my coffee.
Mano, olha isso, olha isso.
Okay.
Escolha isso daqui, ele vai pra outras
This
coisas.
girl's just your friend. Why not look at her? Of course, that's the right thing to do. Why not talk about, being interested in other girls? It's exactly what you should do if you're just this girl's friend, and if you want her to like you more than she does.
Nossa.
Very annoying because guys always do that on a date with a girl. They're
Yeah.
checking out other girls and they think
Cool.
girls don't see it, but they do actually.
And what's the problem with that?
Makes me feel like I'm not beautiful enough, to be honest.
Hã? Você é bonita, isso não é problema se você tem confiança. Você é doido, tem um computador. De que tu. Você é bonito, isso não é problema se você tem confiança.
No, there's nothing wrong with the way you look, and I think you just need to be more confident.
Very sweet. Thank you. I'll try.
Now here she's trying to bait a compliment, but you didn't fall for it, so well done. That's exactly what you should do, just a quick response with the fact.
By the way,
Parece uns
I
Red Pill, vai se
ex-girlfriend.
fuder, velho.
Yes, her. She was with a nice guy.
Nice guy.
Yeah,
That's
nice
all.
one.
What, he looked good and
He did.
she looked
He did.
happy?
And she
Ela tá
Shit.
tentando. Entendi o jogo. É pra eu ser maldoso, eu tava tentando ser
I don't want to
bonzinho.
be with her, but I'd rather she was unhappy not being with me, than happy with some dude.
did. Right. And how about your love life? Are you still single?
Quase nada. Sim, sou solteiro. Diga que você foi alguns encontros sim, que uma das garotas era bem legal. Diga que você se Diga que gostaria de ter mais encontros, mas ninguém se compara a ela. Dê a entender que gosta dela, que gosta de uma garota e ela está por... Não. Vamos falar dos
Yeah,
meus
I'm still
encontros.
single, but I did have a date recently with this girl, and she was, she's very pretty, but also she's just really intelligent. We had great conversation.
Isso.
So only one date.
Que
so
ex,
far, but
caralho.
definitely
Que
wanna see her
amiga.
again
O bagulho é
because
sair com os
she
outros.
She seems great, actually.
Okay. I'm happy for you.
It's not sexy
É pra
to
ser
just
mal.
let her think that you're chilling at home playing PlayStation and, never see
E o
anyone
R
else.
ali de
So
registrar.
why not have a dating life? It's going to make you more attractive, make her work harder to try and get you and move you out of the friend zone so that
Nossa.
she sees you in a different light. It's the correct option.
Uma semana se passa e você recebe uma mensagem da sua amiga no telefone. Ai, o que é? Responde imediatamente com: eu estou aqui pra você, espere um pouco e responde a mensagem. E aí? Oh meu Deus, homens chupam pênis, que? Realmente preciso conversar com você sobre isso agora.
Remember that you need to treat her
Lembra-se
just
que você
like
tem que
one of your
tratar
average
ela,
friends. You know, sometimes you
tá.
can be busy, sometimes you can be doing stuff. You want to move away a little bit so that she starts working harder for you.
Nossa. Você espera alguns minutos e ela responde. Cara, o problema é que... Cadê você? Por que não me responde? Não responda. Continue a espera de 2 horas. Responda. Desculpa, estava ocupado. Tudo bem? Tava ocupado fazendo isso. Ah, que isso, cara. Foto do pau não, né?
That's fine, you're not there immediately, but you know, you're still offering to help her. You're just not as available as you maybe have been in the past because you want to move out of the friend zone.
Isso. Ela responde, diz que precisa falar e você concorda ali vir. Beleza.
So in your text it sounded like something serious is going on. How are you
Very
doing?
serious. Not very good.
Why?
It's my boyfriend. We
Is-
broke
is-
up.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
we did. It was actually the right time to finish our relationship.
O cara nem tá triste com isso, né?
3 years.
Yeah,
after
it's
all
terrible.
these years. Yes, I thought he was the right person to be my husband.
Not now, right?
Yes, not now. We couldn't sort out our relationship, and I had to end it.
That's awful.
E essa musiquinha no
Yeah.
You
fundo?
must be really sad.
I'm very sad. I'm very disappointed.
Okay. Well, look, I've got something that might cheer you up. Hang on a second.
Okay.
Leve 2 garrafas de champanhe para animar. Leve flor para se sentir melhor sobre o problema. Leve vinho, leve uma planta. Flores. Ai, velho. Olha, eu não quero trepar. Não quero nada disso.
Look what I've got for you. Got these
Wow.
flowers. Look how beautiful they are.
They are.
Nice, right? And they smell amazing.
nice.
Look, check it out.
Ah, cara.
Right?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Okay. Thank you very much. Very
Enfiou na cara dela.
Anytime.
Can you,
Just wanted to make you happy.
could you please just put them in the vase?
In the vase, I'm English, so we only have a vase, but
Vase.
I'll put
Thank
it
you
in
very
there.
much.
You take it later, don't forget.
A little bit too romantic.
Ah,
Ok,
tá.
take this.
Entendi. Tem que
Cheers.
ser sagaz. Era vinho, né? Ah, tinha que ser.
Nice,
Very
right?
nice.
So, tell me what happens. We're going to talk about it anyway. Better to get it out the way.
Nothing special. I just took a minute to analyze what's going on, and I realized I wasn't happy in this relationship, and I thought that relationship is something nice,
Yeah.
but it wasn't for me, and it was the right time to end it up.
Hang on a minute. So you ended it?
Yeah.
Oh,
course.
that's worth a cheers.
Porra de barulho, velho. Ó, quase quebrou a quarta parede, hein? Revela que você sempre amou, queria estar com ela. Mente a vida amorosa dela, de que foi a decisão correta, que ela ficara mais feliz.
You know, I understand because it's hard now because you were spending every day together and it's like, you know, something missing from your life that was always there. But that doesn't mean that it was good, right? So it will be hard for you, but it's still the right decision.
It
and
is,
you
for
will
sure.
be happier for sure. So it's
so.
all going to be okay, don't worry.
Thank you. Thank you for your support.
It's anytime.
How about you? How's your love life?
On my love life, well, I had some dates, but didn't meet anyone special yet, so...
Opa, abriu uma porta de entrada aí.
Okay.
Correct? That's the right option.
So I guess you haven't been home crying all day, right? You've been doing things to distract yourself. I
No,
hope.
of course not. I was trying to distract myself. I finally had my yoga
Yeah,
classes.
cool. That's nice, relaxing and
Yes,
stuff.
meeting my friends for coffee. Friends I haven't seen for ages. You. Finally, I have time for you.
Yeah.
And shopping.
Ah, you were shopping. That's like the common one, right? Women when they...
Probably,
Wanna
yes. I
feel
was
better, go
laughing
shopping.
at them, but like it really works, you know. In fact, I got this dress. Tell me if you like
Show
it.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the blue is your color probably, so...
It's gold, isn't it?
It's clearly blue.
Ah, aquele vestido do caralho. Diga se ela está vestindo... Diga que sim, é muito bom. Diga que ficaria lindo no chão do seu... Que isso. Diga que ela não precisa de vestido da roupa, que tá bem, eu tô... Cara, avança, sei lá.
If you were wearing a tight dress like that, I'd probably want to make a move on you. So I guess it's nice. Yeah. I mean, like a friend. If I wasn't, like if I was your friend. No, if I wasn't your friend, and I didn't know you, and I was looking for a girl, and I was the kind of guy that wasn't too scared to make moves, then I would make a move.
Cara, eu já tô cansado desse jogo, eu tô falando qualquer merda. Sei lá, eu sei que
nearly
não...
got in trouble there, but just got away with it. And you know, it's not worth being verbally sexual before you've kissed a girl. It really, in most cases, it fails.
Tá bom.
So tell me about that girl that you said you liked and you had a couple of dates.
Rebecca.
Rebecca.
Yeah, well, we had a nice date.
Okay.
But then I kind of texted her like, hey, how are you? Let's meet again soon. Go for a drink or something. And she didn't reply, but I don't know, maybe she died or is in hospital or lost her phone or something like this.
The reason for that is because you're too awkward.
Awkward? Me?
Yes. You don't have social skills at all.
Faz cosquinha, né? A pergunta que você... Várias pessoas esquisitas são legais, como Mark Zuckerberg. Ai, caralho, dá vontade de responder, mas pô, vamos finalizar, né? Conte uma história pra mostrar o seu valor. Foda-se.
Awkward. Get the fuck out of here. I was in this party the other day, a very cool party with all of my friends from like the Warcraft guys, the chess guys, like different guys, and like one girl as well. And we were in this party, and I was wearing a cowboy hat. Okay, it was just I thought I don't know, I'm gonna wear a cowboy hat. Why not?
Okay.
And I came, and yeah, everyone was coming to me saying, "Oh, why are you wearing the cowboy hat? Look at you in the cowboy hat." And then the girl came and said, "Can I wear your cowboy hat?" She took it, she put it on and took like selfie, and she put it on her Instagram. And it's my cowboy hat, and stuff. But she didn't tag me. But anyway, it's there. And so,
okay, did you meet any girls there?
Well, this one.
Like, did you get any numbers, phone numbers?
No, but she liked my hat, and so I think it's like the start. So this was the first time I wore this hat, and I think I could wear, if I wore a cowboy hat to like a club or bar.
Right.
Maybe I can get some more hats and things like that. So I mean, you think I'm awkward now, but I don't have my cowboy hat.
Look, people don't tell you. People don't tell you because they don't care. But I'm telling you, you look awkward, and you looked awkward.
But you didn't
even
see me in
your
the cowboy hat. You didn't see me.
I can imagine.
Next time we
You
meet,
looked ridiculous.
next time we meet, I'll wear it, and then you tell me if I'm
Please
awkward.
don't.
You try telling me I'm
No, I'm
awkward
not
when I'm
going
in
out
that.
with you.
Just try telling me.
Wearing hats.
We
No.
go for dinner, a nice restaurant, and I'll wear this hat. You'll see.
If you're great at telling stories, can work. If you're not so great, you know, you'd never need to do it. And these kind of stories where you're showing off and so not really interesting, and it's a bit try hard.
So tell me, have you got anything
Puta
nice to look
merda.
forward to? Any plans coming?
Yeah, of course. First of all, I'm going to Russia to see my parents and my grandparents. I haven't
Babushka,
seen
yeah.
them for
Back
ages.
to Russia. You're gonna meet Putin.
Hope so. Hopefully I will.
Excellent. Not.
And then when I'm coming back, I'm starting my interior design course.
Ah, very cool.
I'm very
Yeah, you were talking about that
excited.
for a long time.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
waiting, and now it's starting.
Brilliant. That'll be great. That's something to look forward to.
It
All
is.
right. Well, cheers. Actually, the third toast, you need to drink it all. That's like tradition
really?
in my family, and yeah.
I'll try.
É uma tradição, sim. Tradição do sexo, só se for.
Oh, come on. What's that?
Can't
Useless.
finish it.
All right, I have to do it, but it's only because it's my family tradition, you know, not because
You're not nervous or something?
No, of course not, but just for tradition.
Okay.
Que porra foi essa? As opções. Diga que você quer beijá-la. Porra. Pergunta se quer te beijar. Você sempre disse que estava brincando. Brigue de brincadeira, então beije. Puta, velho.
You know what?
What?
I just really want to kiss you right now.
No.
No? You want it, don't you?
No, I don't want it. Okay, I'm going.
Caralho, velho. Isso é muito escroto. Isso é muito escroto.
Come back, I'm waiting.
Okay, cool, but you never really need to verbally ask if a girl wants to kiss you.
I'm gonna miss you when you're away. You know that? I'm gonna miss you. Gonna miss you. Gonna miss you.
Eita. Agora é o certo, né, filho da puta?
Again, you know, it's a bit of fun and they're smiling. And it's actually easier to go for the kiss when the girl is relaxed, smiling, and you're in this playful
Relaxa e
kind of
goza,
situation.
bebê. Diga que você tá por isso há anos e que isso é esquisito, então beijo de novo. Isso é muito bom. Ai meu Deus, eu arruinei a nossa amizade. Saia. Ai, eu quero ver muito essa cena, velho. Ai, ai.
This is so weird. We shouldn't do this.
Ai, se fuder, velho. Eu tava puto já com esse cara. Agora é muito escroto.
This is a bit of psychology here because you can think that the possible objection is that she becomes uncomfortable, she remembers that you've been friends for so long, you shouldn't do it. So if you're the one to voice this concern, then she's likely to take the opposite tack. So it's the right choice. Very
cara usa psicologia.
Psychology at work here,
Olha.
and it works very well in practice.
Nossa. Pergunte se ela quer continuar isso no... Dicas que quer ir devagar, se ela quer jantar amanhã. Ai.
Listen, I think we should take it slow because I really respect you as a female and I don't want to.
Cara, eu acho que era melhor continuar a beijar, né? Olha o que ele tá falando.
Yeah, that would be nice.
How could you? You picked the wussy option.
Quase que eu vomito aqui, filho da puta.
Get a bit more comfortable, man.
Ah, era isso mesmo. Ah, tá. Opa,
This
censurado.
is the right choice. You kind of want to find a balance between moving really fast and aggressively to kind of being too slow, right? So carry on, escalate things slowly,
Obrigado.
let her get comfortable and used to the fact, and also
Beleza.
get her more turned on.
Vou anotar aqui.
Do you have a condom?
Eita! Sério, camisinha, você tem AIDS ou algo assim? Diga que você acha que não deve ter um anjo, que deve ser significado. Pô, já tá aí. Diga que não importa, não precisa de um. Cara, PC, diga que não, mas posso talvez só um pouquinho dentro. Sim, tem uma bem aqui. Claro que você tem que ter.
Got one right here. My shoe.
You're prepared.
Yeah, my mom told me.
Caralho, o cara tirou do sapato.
Now, you don't want to break the action and the mood, so to speak, so make sure that you've got some strategic placements around the house so that you don't need to go far, or even worse, you know, run down to the store to buy something.
Caralho, velho, que merda é essa?
You help me with that, please? Oh, yeah, of course.
Ai, ai. Isso é estranho, não sei, pode acabar com a nossa amizade. Para de falar de amizade, estou tão feliz que vemos isso. Tinha que se quando a Gones é tipo... Ixi.
Finally happened, we did it. England. Dun, 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 dun.
Wow.
It's
Mano, que
amazing.
escroto, velho.
When I was like putting it in like this, and you're like, amazing, good. So cool, we finally did it.
Remember when I said about honesty? Well, there are times when you don't have to lie, but maybe not saying exactly what you're thinking. It's not the best thing to do in this
Desculpa,
case.
eu sou sincero, seu filho de uma puta. Ah, vai se fuder. Só porque eu ia acertar esse final.
Sometimes we need to say
Desgraçado.
no. And these girls that put you in the friend zone.
Tá, ó. Primeira contra Alexa, Day Game direto, Wing. Puta, tem muita coisa, hein? Bom, gente, a gente continua no próximo vídeo. Já tá longo pra caralho. E puta que pariu, que jogo escroto, viu? Mas tem uns momentos que salva, que eu não tô com vontade de esfaquear esse cara. Enfim. Foda-se os consoles dele, eu tô aqui pelo meme mesmo, tá? Até a próxima. Tchau, tchau.